Hello, welcome back to the Merengues Media. I'm just here to do a quick reaction to the El Clásico game that just ended. Basically, La Liga decided that just ended. Barcelona versus Real Madrid. Guys, if you're new to the channel, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. I would appreciate it. As you can tell from my voice and from my expression and everything, this was basically a final, and we've basically lost another final against Barcelona for the fourth time this season. Um, I don't really have much to say, guys. I was really excited about this game because I thought the way Barcelona lost against Inter, I was naive enough to think our players are gonna come out swinging. They're gonna come out and trying to prove a point. They're gonna come out to try to show that they are ready to fight for La Liga till the last day. But you know, I forgot how bad this team has been throughout the season. I thought maybe I give them a clean slate. I thought they're gonna start over. They're gonna come here and start and try to, do something about it. Like do something about Barcelona winning the league so easily. Doing something about putting on a fight. Um, but that wasn't the case. That wasn't the case. Anyways, before we get deep into the game, like I said again, this was a La Liga decider. We were 4 points behind Barcelona, so we needed to win this game. We needed to absolutely win this game for us to even have any chance, or even to just keep the title race going to the end of the end of the day, like to the end of the season or last game of the season. Um, so this was a big, massive game. Um, Going to the game, I did a preview and I predicted the lineup, and that was exactly the lineup that came out today. So the lineup was obviously Courtois as the goalkeeper, center back were Chouamini and Raul Asensio, and Frank Garcia as left back, right back as Vasquez, and then the midfield was Valverde, Goulart, Jude Bellingham, and Ceballos, and then attack was Vini and Mbappe. So pretty straight up lineup, very predictable with all the injuries, with all the players that we have available. That was going to be the obvious starting 11. So the game started like pretty well for us. Actually, we started very well. Surprisingly, I think everyone was surprised, including the players themselves were surprised. A ball got put through. Mbappe chased it, and Chesney came out and took Mbappe out, clear penalty. Mbappe scored the penalty 1-0. And then minutes later, about 5 minutes later, Mbappe got put through by Vini Jr. out of nowhere. Mbappe kept himself onside this time after the previous Clásico. He kept himself onside, and he scored 2-0. At that point, I think us as the fan, well, at least me and on my side, I couldn't believe what I was watching. I I was like, okay, we might do it. But at the same time, I was still scared because I've watched Barcelona against Inter. I've watched Barcelona against Celta Vigo. They were literally down 2 goals 30 minutes ago, and they came back to win that game 4-3. So I knew Barcelona were gonna. I knew Barcelona were gonna come back. I knew them. They were gonna, you know, they were gonna make a push. But after we scored the second goal, it's like we just stopped playing. As we the fans were shocked how we were like 2 goals up. I think the players themselves were also shocked that they were 2 goals up, 2 goal up. They couldn't believe that they were 2 goal up. They literally just stopped playing, and it's like at that point, as soon as Barcelona scored that, conceded that second goal, they literally rolled the sleeve up. Okay, time for us to start playing. And we just stopped playing. And I guess we wanted to defend the 2 goal lead in minute 15. Who defended 2 goal lead in the 15th minute, playing against a Barcelona team that would come out fully attack. It didn't took too long. Uh, um, with them equalizing through Garcia. Garcia equalized, and then a few minutes later, Yamin Yamal, who's been probably the best player in the world this season, scored another ridiculous good goal, like amazing goal. So that's 2-2 right there. At that point, I'm just playing for. I'm praying for a second half for just halftime, because I knew the way we were gonna go, we are gonna get destroyed because the way we were playing, my goodness, it was like it was like a high school game, man. It was like I can't believe this were professional playing how bad our defense was. I was expecting us to be bad back there with Vasquez and Fran Garcia and Asensio. I never really rated him, and then Chouamini obviously is a center back, as he's a defensive midfielder, so you can't really blame him too much. So he's a makeup center back. So I knew we were going to be bad in the back there, but I didn't know how bad we were going to be. And boy, we awful. We were extremely awful. We were extremely bad. We were making like childish defensive, amateur mistakes. It was just so sad to watch. Like really, I don't even know what to say. Like I don't even want to say. Like I don't know why. I don't know. I don't know why I thought like this team were gonna do something. I don't know why. But again, the fan in me, obviously I had to believe in the team. I had to believe that we were going to come out swinging. We are going to come out fighting, which we did. You know, we're up 2 goals in 15 minutes into the game. But then, like I said, we were kind of shocked that we were 2-goal up. And Carlo Ancelotti just, I guess, I don't know if he instruct them to now start defending or like there's so many chances where we can put the ball on top, but we're trying to play from the back, and Barcelona were pressing us. How are we trying to play from the back when we can't play from when this team keep pressing us? This Barcelona team, you can't really come out there and try to play football with them. You need to catch them because they come up so high. You just need to catch them on ball on top. We have Vini and Mbappe, who are very fast players in the front. So all you have to do is just put a ball on top, and I know they might be offside, but whatever. That's the best way to play with. There's so many chances we could have went in by just playing simple ball at the top. But we wanted to play from the back. I don't know why. You know, we don't really have players like that are really technical like that can play football on the floor like that. So I don't know why we continuously try to play from the back. And that's how we're getting pressed. And then the third goal happened. My God. The third goal. It was just so, oh my gosh. The third goal and the fourth goal, I don't even want to, the fourth goal was even the worst. The fourth goal is like, yo, what is Vasquez doing? The third goal was Ceballos, who was absolutely the worst player. So yeah, I'll touch on player later. Ceballos, Mbappe controlled the ball, and Ceballos like went in front of Mbappe, so they both like kind of collide, hit each other, and then the ball went to a Barcelona player and put Rafinha through with an easy finish. And Vasquez was way at the top. What is Vasquez doing up there when we didn't really have the ball with us? Like, why was Vasquez already so high up the pitch? Rafinha was in 3-2, and then the fourth one was Vasquez again. It's just give the ball back to Courtois or kick the ball out. He got bullied off the ball by Rafinha, and then Fran Torres put Rafinha through with an easy tap in 4-2, and that was all she wrote pretty much. We came back in the second half, you know. We had chances here. I don't know what's going on. I do know what's going on with Vini. Vini has had a very, very awful season. Simple passes, he can't give simple passes. Simple passes, he can't give simple passes. To be fair, congratulations to Barcelona. Congratulations to Barcelona. I know I made fun of you guys in my preview video. I was happy that you guys lost because I am a hater. But kudos to you guys. You guys definitely deserve to win this La Liga championship. You guys being the best team throughout the season, consistently being the best team. So, you know, I was just hoping, as a fan, I had a little bit of hope. I thought my team were going to come out and try to fight for the league. They were trying to out hustle you guys. They were trying to outrun you guys, but that wasn't the case. Our players are lazy. Like Vini and Mbappe just walk. They just walk through the whole field. They don't do anything. They don't defend. They don't track back. They don't do anything. You know? So it's just heartbroken. I don't know why I'm heartbroken. I should have known like this team were not going to do anything. They were going to keep being the team that they are. But again, as a fan, you just hope for the best. I'm just going to touch on a few players. Vasquez, I said earlier in the season, I'm not going to talk about Vasquez, but I just don't understand why Carlo Ancelotti keeps starting him. Why Carlo Ancelotti? I said somebody in the Castilla, there's somebody in La Fabrica that could do better than Vasquez. I'm telling you guys. Or if not better, he's not going to do any worse than Vasquez. He's not going to do any worse than Vasquez. And then Frank Garcia definitely has to go. He's not at Real Madrid level. Raul Asensio, he's okay for the emergency that we needed, but we definitely need to sign center backs. He's not ready for a first team. He's a good squad player, but he's not a starter. He's just not a starter. He's just not, to me, he's too aggressive. He's not really intelligent like that. He has a good speed, but he's not intelligent. So he shouldn't be a starter. He's a good squad player. Ceballos, I already said, is awful. You guys were hyping up Ceballos because that's how we're falling. Because we're falling so low that players like Ceballos are starting to look like superstars. But anyone with a little bit of a brain, anyone that with a little bit of ball IQ, knows player like Ceballos shouldn't even be anywhere near a team like Real Madrid. Not even a squad player. He's not good enough to even be a squad player. He's not. And then you got guys like Jude Bellingham didn't really have a good game. Gula again, everything about this Madrid is like a hype. Gula had two games, and everybody were calling for him to be he's the best thing since slide bread. Like, he's not. He's not. He's another good youngster player that need consistently minutes. Maybe by him playing consistent, maybe he will get better. But as for now, the Clásico showed again. He's just not at that pick level. He's a good impact player when he comes in at a sub. It's good when players are tired, but starting him, I thought it was a mistake. Maybe Rodrigo was injured. I don't know, because Rodrigo didn't even play this game. So I'm assuming maybe he's injured. But who else do you start? Really? Who else do you start? And that brings me to Vini. Vini, I heard they're renewing this month. I heard you're renewing his contract. I wanted to swear, but I'm not going to swear. Why are they renewing his contract? Why are they giving him 30 million? Like, why are they giving him 30 million? Let him play next season. Let's see how he plays. Because for right now, I wouldn't renew his contract. I would let him play. I will see how he does under Xabi. See if he's going to pick up his form again, because simple passes, he can't make simple passes. Simple runs, he can't make simple runs. He just does unnecessary dribble, loses the ball. He runs around like a headless chicken. So, I don't know. He's been awful this year, this 2025, since the year turned. He's been so awful. He's so frustrating. I'm tired of him. The only player that can really put their head up, they're always going to be Thibaut Courtois, Valverde, as always. Valverde is the most reliable player we have in our team. The most reliable player. And Kylian Mbappe showed up. He did his job. He scored a hat-trick, even though he had a chance again to equalize. I think he thought he was offside. I'm not making excuses for him. I think he should have done better in that chance that he had. But with that being said, at least like he did his job. He put a player through this the player that we brought on, the youngster that we brought on, he put him through, and this dude blasted the ball on top. Honestly, this has been a long, frustrating season. This is potentially my last video for the season till like the Club World Cup. I'll see if I have more time to do other games, but this has been a long season, a long, heartbroken season, a long, tiring season, a long, hard watches. This team has been extremely hard to watch throughout the whole season, and I'm glad the season is coming to an end. I'm glad Carlo Ancelotti is leaving. I'm glad we're moving on. But Xabi is coming. If the board doesn't back Xabi up, we're going to be in the same situation. If we don't sign players, we're going to be in the same situation. We need not just the structure, we also need individuals. We need players to be gone. We need to ship out at least 5-6 players. We need to ship out at least 5-6 players. Because this is not just a coach thing. It's been a hard season. It's been a hard season, and I'm glad it's coming to an end. Again, congratulations to all Barcelona fans. Congratulations to the Barcelona teams. I think they deserve it. They've been the best team. I've said it from the very beginning. They're going to win the league because they've been the best team. You win the league by being consistent, and they've been consistent. So kudos to them. Congratulations to them. Guys, if you made it this far, sorry, my energy on this video is very low because, our season is done. I don't care about the Club World Cup. I don't care about the Club World Cup. I really don't. I really don't care about it. It's just another way of these players making extra money. Like, who cares about the Club World Cup? I don't care. There was three trophies that we're playing for: the Champions League, Copa del Rey, and La Liga, and we've lost all 3 of them. So the season is done. If they win the Club World Cup, I will come here and celebrate, of course. But it's whatever to me. Guys, if you've made it this far, please don't forget to subscribe. Please leave me a thumbs up, and please comment or add to this topic. And a la Madrid.